Welcome. Yeah, I know this film came out a while ago, but because I've been so busy, I haven't gotten around to it. Before we fully jump in, I should mention this is a spoiler review. I know it's been a bit since the film came out, but I always like to give a warning beforehand. Also because I like talking about the nitty-gritty of films. Directed by Daniel Chong, Hoppers is an animated science fiction film. It follows Mabel, an animal rights activist who, after finding out a nearby unpopulated forest glade will be built over for a freeway, must repopulate it with new wildlife. To do this, she transfers her mind into a robotic beaver in order to convince animals to relocate to the glaive. So, I know in my 2025 video, I kind of dismissed this film because I figured it was kind of going to be like Elio or Inside Out 2. Films that I liked fine, but were nowhere near the heights of some of Pixar's earlier work. I will say, while I don't think this film is groundbreaking or anything, I feel like I have thought about it a lot more than I have Elemental, Inside Out 2, or even Elio. Now, I should state it's not because it had this deep, profound effect on me. It's because it was kind of refreshing? This film just decided to have fun with its premise. Even the film itself makes fun of the fact it's a little derivative. See, I wasn't expecting this film to be quite so, how do I put this, ridiculous. Now, I know how that sounds. It's a kids' movie about talking animals. Why would it not be? What I mean is, films like this tend to act like these characters are just glorified humans and don't really have a lot of fun with these kinds of concepts, especially in more recent films. However, in this one, you have a friendly shark being carried by hundreds of birds, you have a butterfly transfer his mind into a robot designed to look like the mayor transferring his mind into the beaver, and they redesign the beaver to have his hairdo, which is amazing. And just so much more. This film was not afraid to play around with its premise, and I loved it for that. Sometimes I just love a good film where you look on in confusion for most of it because it's just so insane. They had fun with the ideas, characters, even animation at times, like when it switched perspectives between humans and animals, like the previously mentioned Beaver Jerry. I will say, a criticism I do have is the twist villain. Can we stop doing twist villains in kids' movies, please? They either come the hell out of nowhere, or are so poorly built up that they don't have enough time to truly flesh out how evil they are. While I liked the film, Titus is easily the worst part about it for me, and is definitely among the weakest Pixar villains. His reveal comes out of nowhere, and his plan is extremely basic. Not to mention, he's never really fleshed out. He's extremely one-note and really brought down the film for me. Not to mention his name's a little on the nose, too. I'll just pretend he's named after the Final Fantasy character because I think that's funnier. I will say, though, Robot Jerry was surprisingly creepy for a kids' movie. The spider-like movement and even the way his face fell off, it's great stuff. I'll give Hoppers an 8 out of 10. It was goofy, but it was a bit of a refresher after some of Pixar's previous films.